guys, and welcome back to another video of mine. Today we are jumping into The Sims 4 and we're going to be continuing the build series that I have going on. And if you don't know, this room is a part of a set, I guess. A part of a little series I have going on where I basically am trying to feature a lot of the items that came from the Parenthood game pack. Yeah. And so I've picked a certain type of style to kind of like keep these rooms as I build them. I've already built a kitchen slash dining room, and today I'll be building a living room, and it also has a little bit of a foyer area. And at first I thought this might be to the backyard, but then I thought maybe not. Maybe it's actually to the front yard. I guess it could be built for both. Whatever, however you want to use it as. All of these room builds, I haven't like strategically like put them all together in a way that they all fit or anything like that. I'm just kind of building in the same type of style, and if you really want to make them all work together, I'm sure you can figure out how to do that. But I guess if you want to know, the style of this build is Farmhouse Chic. And I actually have a reference picture, so I'll put that up now, and you'll see how I kind of came to the conclusion. And I know I said I wasn't thinking of how all of these fit together, but I did want to make them a bit cohesive, so if you wanted to try, you could. So I'm bringing the same floors that I used into this room that I used in the kitchen and the dining room. And yeah, so when I was looking at the Parenthood game pack, I noticed that there are a lot of things that kind of fit. You can make them into like this very like farmhouse chic kind of look, just with all like the light colors and everything like that. I thought that was the best way to go about it. So what I went with here is a lot of like white colors with like pops of things that you could be seen as like southern, or maybe even just very classy. And I thought I did pretty well. I actually used, you'll see here in a little bit, but I was really excited that I got to use some of these armchairs that I thought I would never use ever, but they actually worked really well in this room, that came from the Parenthood game pack. But right now I'm trying to look for a rug, and I thought about using that rug previously that you saw. That's from the fitness game pack, but then I wanted to really try and use this rug that actually came with the pack, but then I decided I couldn't make it work. And then you can never go wrong with this shag rug from City Living. Yeah, this one's from City Living. So I went ahead and went with that, and I love that blush pink color. I thought that looked really nice and classy, and I just love those big coffee tables. Those I think they'd be really cute for like game night and things like that. You just move everything off of it and have a lot of room for everyone to sit around the coffee table and play games. And then I really thought that this baby blue couch and that wood on the side of it really like fit with all of like that beige light colored wood everywhere else. And then these chairs with the cute little pillows on them, I was really pleasantly surprised of how well they did. I tried looking through other swatches, but then I decided that I really liked how they looked, and so I went with those. And I thought this for a while, this one that came with the glamour, vintage glamour stuff, might go pretty well. but then I decided to, it looked a little too modern, so I decided to tone it down just a little bit. And so yeah, and you'll see me pretty much do all of like the serious furnishing, everything that makes it classy looking, and then I go back in and since this is the parenting game pack, you would assume that children would live in this house. So I went back and added little touches that would make it apparent that children also live in this home, and I thought that was really nice. And yeah, let's see, what am I and then you'll see me struggle. I wanted to use this new fruit bowl, but I don't know, I don't think it went very well. But you'll see me struggle with that fruit bowl and whatever goes on that coffee table for a while. And then I really couldn't pick what plate I wanted to put up there. So I also struggle with that as well. But so far, I think I'm doing, if I don't toot my own horn, I really think I'm doing well. I really like how everything's just kind of coming out, and I would live in this house. I think it's very, I keep saying it, I think it's very chic. I think it's very classy, but it's still very comfortable to live in. Right now I will be putting like a TV in here, so it will be, we'll still have all of the amenities of being a home in the modern age, while there are still some classy and modern features, which is some of my favorite building to do. It's called transitional building, and it's pretty much my favorite style. I would love to live in a home like that, with all the amenities of the modern world, but also just having, what am I trying to say? Having all the amenities that come with modern society, but having that classy look of the decor and furniture, making it seem very comfortable. And right here, I'm trying to, I found, who was I watching? I was watching Pineapple on YouTube. She's another Sims 4 YouTuber, and she just recently made a Parenthood house build, and she it's called the Bluebell Manor, I think is what she called it. But anyway, I saw her put these cute little desks. I've kind of already like shunned the idea, so it's kind of irrelevant now. But I tried to put those desks behind the couch so that the children would have somewhere to do their homework, blah blah blah. I saw her do that in her video, and I really like that, so I tried to incorporate. But I just didn't like how much taller the desks were than the couches. It really bothered me. And so I decided to not go with that idea. And so right now, here I am putting in that TV, and those two archways would lead to like a hallway to the bedrooms, or like to the kitchen, or things like that. You know, just other rooms inside the house. And I went with like a gray, matte gray marble console table, and I thought that was nice because there isn't a lot of that color, and I'm trying to be a little bit more lenient with the swatches that I put in, because not everything has to be perfect and matchy-matchy to look good, so I'm trying to explore my options there. I put a lot of stuff on that console table, and in the end it comes out alright. It's not my favorite. I think I went too crazy with it, and I think if I had decided to be a little bit more simplistic, it would have looked a little better. But now I'm moving on to the foyer area, it looks like. Just trying to find a picture that, to go over this little sculpture. What do you call those? They look like antlers, but they're just tree branches, I'm pretty sure. Fake tree branches. And a pot that I thought were a bit southern. Just because they reminded me of like deer antlers somehow. And then I wanted to bring the living room into this foyer area, so I decided to go with the matching chairs that match the sofa. I thought about bringing those accent chairs from Parenthood into the foyer instead, but I thought they looked really nice next to those bookcases, those big bookcases on the side. Okay, I wish I would have put a doormat in front of the door, but I guess that that running rug does fine. I got that rug. It's from the fitness game pack that just came out, and I thought those lights that are from Dine Out, that's next to the front door, I only used those twice because I thought they were too big to bring all around the room, but I thought they were a nice way to class up the entryway to make it a little bit more interesting. And then I used these nice little base game lamps, or light fixtures, sconces, around, and I thought I love that chandelier, that light fixture up top. It's like always screamed really like country to me, so it was really fun to put that in. And just trying to find things. There are not a lot of objects that fit on these shelves, which is a little bit aggravating to me. So I was trying to use the Move Objects cheat on to kind of like get everything in there, but I don't fill up every shelf because it was aggravating me. And it just really baffled me how many of the things didn't fit in these shelves. But I make it work. And I think, oh, excuse me, had a bubble in my throat. Oh, and I add some pillars to that wall that separates the foyer and the living room. I add some pillars, but I don't get that in this video, but they will, talk too fast there. They'll be in the screenshots. And here I am, just adding some kid stuff, some crafting, some art supplies, and then I come around with a big old bucket of toys and I put that, but first I wanted to utilize all of the objects that I could from the Parenthood stuff pack and put those drapes there. Oh, and I forgot I used that. I did use this magazine holder. Typically I thought maybe you would use that in a bathroom, but I thought it looked nice there. And here's the big old bucket of toys. In my OCD mind, I was trying to get the bucket aligned with the couch. That's what I'm messing with there. And oh, what am I doing? Oh, trying to find the perfect color. Just go with the first one that came up, and I think I put a light fixture here, and that's it. So I'm gonna go. If you like this video, then please click that button. If you enjoyed this content, then please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.